After a rigorous and competitive regular season, we are ready for the American Conference Championship game. One team walks out of here with a trophy. Welcome to Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, the home field of the USF Bulls. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Missouri State Bears, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the USF Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Championship trophy. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Is handed off out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brown. Brown with the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might...
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll try a pass here. Pass tip to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Using his legs on the scramble. They chase him down. They tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 45. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. 1st down and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, it looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's going to take off. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks free. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This defense is so caught up in defending this pass game. I think here they just completely forgot about this guy's ability to run the football. Good, solid gain, and he gets out of bounds.
Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. Methodical but effective here. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Brown. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Launches it deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Bears with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
He'll throw it now. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Across the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Tackled there by the defense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. The pocket breaking down. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding space at the 20. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Has a path to the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, USF. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Offense makes their way on the field. To to throw. It's Brown. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Joyner. And the defense wraps him up. And the Bears come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Throwing off play action. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Going to try to use his legs here. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The Bulls are in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Headed for the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he runs it into the end zone to make the margin 10 points. A 2-score game now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st down, it's play action. A deep shot to the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Fighting off the defender.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse.
It's a fake, looking to throw. And the pass is caught off the fake, but can he get there? And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the 3rd period. The USF has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? One of the biggest plays they've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Nice grab. It's Johnson. Jukes. Nobody can bring him down. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Tackled, but forced down. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. The Bears pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Missouri State.
So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And now with tricky footing, with this driving rain, this one is for the win. And the field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead. They cap off a tremendous season. They can call themselves champions of the American. It's a huge goal realized. Now we got to see if the committee is going to reward the championship with an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.